It is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's had a fantastic week. This week we'll be starting off, I can't believe it's like the end of August already. I'm utterly surprised, just utterly shocked. And yeah, I just we actually broke a couple records for lows the last couple of nights in August, which has been really cold. So again, we jumped straight from hot straight to cold. I mean, it was so hot back here, I was just suffocating. And I bought a neck fan, and now it's went cold. There you go. That's how it always works out, isn't it? So, but yes, I did get me a neck fan, and I was tickled to get it. And I haven't actually used it. This week will be the first chance I'll get to use it. But like I said, though, we've been low 45 last couple nights, and it broke records. And there was a couple other places that it actually broke records that it got that cold. But here we are, the last week of August. I'm just flabbergasted over it. I can't believe summer is over already. Just, yeah, I don't know. It says we're supposed to have a few more warm days, but because it has been decently nice, we've been going out and doing a little bit of fishing. Well, we tried to go fishing this past week when my husband was off, and we went to a place called Cove Run. It's in Hillbilly, West Virginia, and it's a really nice. Sets off of the big Tigert Lake, one of the rivers that comes off of the Tigert Lake, and we used to go there all the time. Like, we used to camp there with his dad and his dad's family and stuff. And like almost every 4th of July, we'd go up there, we'd camp out for 2-3 days, hang out, go swimming, go fishing, go ride the boat, just different stuff. It was just a really good time every year. Well, I did way back then, like 14 years ago. We we're sitting in camp, not, having nothing to do. They were getting dinner ready. Everybody was grilling and making dinner and stuff. So I sat there and I took a knife and I carved mine and my husband's name, which we weren't husband and wife then. But I carved our names, our initials, in a tree. And we went back yesterday and actually found the tree. We actually still found the tree. It's still there with our initials in it, and it's really cool. I was super happy that it was still there. Somebody else did like it looks like recently on the side of it, like a BM and S something. I can't really remember, but I was like, well, as long as they didn't mess up ours. And ours, you can really only see like his C, and that's all you can make out of it anymore. So, but anyways, it was just kind of fun that it was still there. But the really shocking sad part was again, the water level was extremely, like, devastatingly low. I couldn't believe it. Me and him just shocked and stunned at how low the water was. Like, where we were standing, there should have been water. And there was nothing left of that river. Nothing. Like, it was completely down in the gully, just like, I can't believe it. I'll insert pictures and show you. On the left, there was like old railroad tracks that used to go through there, and the railroad tracks had a bridge that was built around it because there was a small stream that comes down off of the hill. Well, that thing was just barely any water coming out of it, and the railroad tracks were completely exposed, and they're always underwater. Like when that flooded, once the river came up where it was going to be, it flooded the railroad tracks. So they eventually moved the tracks, I assume. But yeah, it was just so unbelievable to see how much we need water. And I looked it up, and it says that we're like, we're not like in like a severe drought or anything. We're like 1% or something. And I'm like, come on now, this can't be. I just can't believe that it was that low. I mean, in my whole entire life, I've never seen it that low. And it was just a shock for me and him both to see it that low. But we did see a lot of other really cool things too. Like, there was lots of deer out. There's lots of big bucks out alongside the road and stuff. Up there, there's a duck that's always around called the common messenger. They were here and there in the streams, sitting around just hanging out, and we did pass a few of those the crosses that I did read was if you all remember back in the early 90s, and they do them, I believe throughout the states, and it says that he has done them before in like other countries even, but this one gentleman just spent all his time and money and effort and everything, and built these crosses, one gold one in the middle and two blue ones on the side, that and they took them around and they put them up, and I'll put the thing in here so you can read about it if you want to. It was really interesting. We did pass a couple of those, so I took pictures of those. I thought that was really cool West Virginia history, and yeah, just having really good time, just kind of going around and doing our things. But yes, we had a really good weekend, other than just shocked at the water level. We really need some serious rain. I hate to say that, but we do. So, anyways, on to the orchids. That's what we're here for. I am just kind of jibber jabbering. Last week, I was talking to Rick L, Orchids, on the phone, and we were discussing some tweaks that my grow space needs, and he was telling me he thought maybe like CO2 exchange, and I told him, which he said I didn't have to mention it, but I'm going to, because you don't really always know. But my room is blocked with a screen door because I don't allow my pets back here. I do allow my cat to come back here. She comes with me sometimes, but she's good. But the other ones I don't, and I had dogs, so I never let the dogs back here, and I don't let the other cats back here. And so on that door, I have a big 20-inch box fan wired up in the top of it to pull air from the living room into this room as well. So what I do is I open up the front door and I bring in air from outside, and I pull it into this room. So there's a lot of air exchange. It's not really like it's just that I'm moving the stagnant air around in here. So, just so that you guys know that, because you need air exchange. You need some air coming in and air going out, so that usually, works pretty well. Like I said, it's a 20-inch box fan, and a lot of people don't know that it's there. So, and I've never told you guys really that it's there, never showed you that it's there, but it is. So it pulls fresh air in here. And the other thing we were talking about was these lights here. Now, again, I'll put up he wrote it in a message as well, like under one of my comments, because he said that since I've been doing the specimen cattleya updates for him, that with certain things that I'm saying and certain things that I'm showing him and pointing out, it's sparking things in his mind to tell me. So and I was like, well, that's cool. That's what I really want, was, his input on, what different tweaks we can make and what we can do. So, I talked to him and I told him, I said, I even was talking to Miss Betty about this, because in my head, I'm thinking these lights are done. These lights here are done. They're probably not even powerful anymore. Like, they come on and they still, they still are lights, but they're probably not, they used to be, what was it, like probably 5,000 kelvins, and they're probably not even that now. Because those lights, all 4 of these lights, are over 10 years old. So they're 10 plus years old. They have been here. I think this one here got changed. Only one of my lights burn out. And I changed it like 5 years after, I hung them up here or something. This one little light down here burn out, and I had it changed, but that's just a little 3,000 Kelvin LED, like bathroom light. So it's not a big, like 5,000, 6,000, or 605,000 kelvins like these big shop lights. But me and Rick talked about, he said that I could go to Lowe's and get like fluorescent lights. He suggested to go fluorescent instead of LED. And I'm like, well, I never had any issues with the LED in the beginning, but he suggested that, to light up the room with fluorescence and just spot light like where I needed it. So I'm not real sure what I'm going to do. I did look online and I can't find fluorescent lights anymore. So he said that Lowe's have them. So I don't know if it's one of those things that you have to go to Lowe's to get them. I will have to like do some more figuring on that one. But I have 4 of these lights that need changed. I have these 2, this one here, this one that's right here, and this one that's right here. And then hold tight. Hey y'all, my channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. They have pots, they have media, they even sell orchids. Use my name, code Hillbilly, in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. They also do free shipping in the US. So go check them out, y'all. And over here on this side of the room, I have that one that is right here. It goes all the way across these 2 shelves. These are 2 separate shelves, but the light goes across both of them. And then I have this one up here. Okay, so the thing of it is that after so long, these guys are not even, I told him, I said that none of the, there's like maybe 1 square here or there that might be, out, but I don't really notice too much wrong with them. But again, like I said, he said that they automatically lose, so much percentage after you turn them on and stuff like that. And after so long, they're not even LED anymore. So I think that is a lot of the reason why I'm not getting blooms on these large cattleyas up here on these 2 shelves. And actually some down here, like down here, my Dinard Blue, and those that require hefty light are not blooming for me, and it's because of those lights. Now you see here I have Barinas, on these middle shelves that didn't get enough light from the top, so I took a I can't remember if it was 3 foot, 2 foot, maybe 2 foot lights, and I put them in between. There's two on each of these shelves in between. So yeah, I do think it's time for me to upgrade these lights. And I had asked you guys in the weekend walk around to, if you wanted to donate a super thanks towards my lights, I would really, really appreciate it. That would help me out so much. Because I am going to have to replace 4 of these shop lights with something. I'm still working on what. Still working on what, but I don't know exactly what it's going to be just yet. But yes, something's got to change with it, because like Richard Mueller's are, they're not a high light cattleya. They will bloom under less light. So that's not any problem. These why nots, they don't require high light, so they're blooming without any problem. But these are grow lights. These Barenas are grow lights, so that is a little bit different. Down here, these guys do get some of the window light on that side, especially. But you see the Cernua and crossed with Tenebrosa. This one bloomed because they don't need extreme light. But some of these cattleyas, the Azure Sky has bloomed for me. That one I don't think requires as high light as some of these others. This one from Brenda, the Peaches Cloud Forest, that one has bloomed for me. El Dorado has bloomed for me. But El Dorado did not bloom this past year, and it had. It normally was blooming every year for me. But again, I really do believe that the lights are the issue. So I do need your guys' help in, changing these lights out. If you can't donate, if you can't do a super thanks, that's okay. If you watch my ads, that helps me so much. So all you have to do is, watch the ads whenever you watch, and that really, really goes a long way towards, my money from YouTube. And I do need to take my money from YouTube and purchase some new lights. The blooms is what it's all about. So if I'm not getting you guys blooms, I feel I'm not doing you guys justice. So basically that's where it's at. So if you guys can do that, like I said, I would really appreciate it. But I just wanted to explain to you that yes, after so many hours of operation, these LED lights, they just aren't even really considered a light anymore. So it really dawned on me that, I've had these lights for so many years, and, things started slowly not blooming for me. And that had to be what it was. I'm definitely feeding them properly. They're definitely getting good temperature. They're definitely, we were questioning a little bit of the day-night differential because my temperatures are barely fluctuating in the summer from what they are, from the day to night. But in the wintertime, I do get a bigger span of cooler temperatures in the night. So I'm kind of doing everything else. So the last thing left is light. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. I've got to get these lights changed. So, yes, again, if you guys can help me out, I would really appreciate it. And if you can watch my ads, that would help. If you can't, and, help me push forward and getting some new lights for my grow space. I would really appreciate it, y'all. But that's enough yakking. And I hope you enjoyed my story about my trip this weekend. I hope you enjoy my stories. We've been getting out more, and it's been a lot of fun. I hope we get to keep going because, it is kind of fall time now. Now's the time to really kind of travel around and do a little bit more and have some more fun. So I hope you enjoy the stories of where I go and what I'm doing. I like sharing them with you. So, but that is it for today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the comment section. And with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.